What's up, y'all? We are here with Chazz.
Zone.
First, I would like to say thank you for coming here to chop it up with us today. I would like to start off with, where are you from?
So I'm actually from Hercules. I'm from Hercules, California. That's in the Bay Area. It's right next to Vallejo and before Richmond. That's how I like to explain it. A lot of people that's from Hercules, the Pinole area, like that, they from Richmond. So yeah, but I'm from Hercules. So
yeah. And how was it growing up in your city?
Oh, suburban. So I was born in San Francisco, lived there until I was 2, and then I had to move to Hercules with my grandma, and it was basically just regular. A lot of Filipinos. I grew up with a mixed, diverse kid. A lot of mixed diversion of kids. So it's like, I don't know. I wasn't around a lot of black people like I should have, but it's just things happen the way it do, and it was beautiful though. So that's just the best way I can explain it. It was beautiful. Like, you could go outside. I ain't never had to worry about nothing. So yeah.
I feel that. Okay. Yeah. And did you ever play sports?
So I didn't fully commit to no teams in like elementary, middle school, nothing like that. But at my last year of high school, I played rugby. So that shit was amazing. Shout out to the Warhogs, you know what I'm saying? Oakland Warhogs. Shout out to my coach Burke, you feel me? Coach Yasha, all of them, you feel me? That shit's amazing. I love rugby, bro. I wish I could go back.
Yeah. That's love. Mm-hmm. All right. And when did you start making music?
I recorded my first song when I was 9. I've been writing stories since I was a child. I used to fold the paper up. in the 8s and then write little comics. I never knew how to draw, but I know how to write. So, it's like I write the stories in it and shit like that. And I don't know. I just been making music ever since. Just music has always been a thing. Beats. I used to listen to the Quiet Storm and stuff like that. So when the beats come on, like, I make words to the beats that's playing. So I'm thinking, like, that's how it's supposed to go. Like, it's just all type of stuff. My phone ringing. Oh, your mom calling me, actually.
That's dope and very creative.
Thank you.
And who was all your musical influences growing up?
So it's weird because it's like I never like listened to somebody and was like, "Ooh, I want to make a song like that."
Mm-hmm.
I listened growing up was like I listened to Lil Wayne because that's what my mom listened to. Just anything my mom had in her car, that's what I would listen to. I never really went out and was like, "Oh, what's this song?" or "Who's this artist?" I never was that type of child.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I always just knew songs. You know what I'm saying? So I never knew the song, but I knew the song by hearing it.
Exactly.
So yeah, I don't really know. You know what I'm saying? If I can really pinpoint, like, I don't know who influenced me growing up and stuff like that. Like, but my favorite rappers right now is like Larry June, Kevin Gates, Lil Wayne's still my favorite rapper, but I don't listen to him as much. Rex Life Raj. Want More Nate. A lot of people don't know what Nate is though. That's my nigga right there. Shit. I fuck with the boy. You know what I'm saying? From Vallejo. I fuck with that nigga, bro. I swear I do. Yeah. Fucking Stunner Man 02. That's my nigga, man. 10-piece Tom Tom. I'm inspired by a lot of people I see. Fucking J.R. Boomin. Fucking, I love that nigga. Fucking, just, yeah, you feel me? Just what I see. You know what I'm saying? It's like, how could, like, I love this. Fucking Deuce Bigelow, Pay My G. Hell, my niggas, man. I love this shit.
I love the love. And what's all the rap names you ever went by?
Oh, so boom. It's always been me though. It's always been Chazz. So it's always been Hi, My Name's Chazz, then it was Bitch, My Name Chazz. It's really with my Instagram names. These are my Instagram names. So first it was Bitch, My Name Chazz, and Hi, My Name's Chazz. It's just Chazz. It's always been my name. You know what I'm saying? Just Chazz. CHAZZ. That's who I be. I never. Like, people try to do, like, Chazzy and shit like that. That never was my thing. You feel me? That was just always nicknames and shit like that. Nobody never believed my name was Chazz. Everybody asked if it was short for something. It's like, no, my name's Chazz. That's what it is, yeah. So, no, I never had no different name. When I was, like, 9 or something, my cousin from the city, he tried to give me a hood name, tried to call me Butter. But other than that, no. Like, I never... I never fucking went by nothing else. Like, it's just Chazz.
I'll fuck with that. Mm-hmm. All right, and talk about dropping Stop Playing With Me.
Stop Playing With Me. So my album cover, that right there is a picture I took of me in a hotel room because the mirror was hella cool. You feel me? So I took a selfie of a selfie of a selfie. But then, like, as I'm, learning more about it and why things happen, because, I could have picked any picture, but why this one, I'm real big on that. I learned that it's me talking to me. You feel me? Stop playing with me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like me talking to the mirror of myself, and it's like, I'm smiling and shit, but nah, nigga, stop playing with me for real. Like, so that's the basis of it. But how the songs and stuff came together, that's just how shit happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, I literally don't know. I just move with how the universe want me to move, and then just move with it, and it all be making sense. Because I listened to my tape on DMT. I don't know if y'all experience psychedelics, but DMT is an amazing ass psychedelic. I ain't telling nobody to do that shit or try to go find that shit, but if you do, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. That shit is amazing. So when I was on DMT listening to my tape, it was talking to me. Me was talking to me. Like, that shit had me blown. Like, that shit had me blown. I was like, I have all the right answers. Like, and I've been having them. Like, that shit was crazy. Like, yeah, so, yeah. I literally cannot explain how that shit came about. It just did. And it just, you meet the right people and shit just formulate how it do, so.
It align how it needs to.
Yeah.
I know that's right. And then tell us about your brand, Mush Love Treats.
The Mush Love Treats, so that just, we just rebranded. So Mush Love Treats was originally On Beat Treats. On Beat Treats was my cannabis edible company that I started back in 2018. And I started making mushroom edible treats last year in 2020 when the pandemic hit. So with On Beat Treats, I tried to transfer that with doing mushrooms, and I was using plagiarism because that's how I've always done things. I used to have a thing called Spark on Beat, and I took the big logo, the raw logo. I've always done plagiarism shit, and so now I've learned like you can't really do that when you're trying to be big with shit. So that's how we had me and my co-founder here, my girlfriend, we had to correspond and just come up with a whole new name and just a whole new everything. So, and now we're transferring over to just cereal bars. So we're not even going to be making chocolate no more. So we're just going to be making cereal bars. So it's easier product to put out. It's easier product to put out and at a constant rate. You feel me? And it's easier to make videos on how people to use it and just all types of stuff. And nobody do that. So,
I like that.
And it's nothing but love in our treats. You feel me? Just so much love. Like,
absolutely.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
And if you had to choose between weed and shrooms, which one would you choose?
Like in what way? Like to sell or just to have or just to do?
Both.
Okay, so just to have, it gotta be weed because weed is, you can't shroom all day. Like, it don't work like that. Like, you cannot shroom all day. Like, you sit there and take your dose and then let your high be your high, and then you probably could do something later. But if you take like an A, be hella high, and then come down a little bit trying to eat some more, like, it's not gonna work like that. It do not work like that. You gonna get high and you gonna be stuck in the state of, am I high or no? But you're high, but you don't know. So you're like, am I high or no? And then you're gonna feel like it's not working. You're gonna end up being mad and all type of weird shit. But weed, you just want weed all day. So it's like, you know. But shrooms has taken me to places that I've never imagined. Like, we ship products, and I used to always be terrified of shipping my cannabis products. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I don't know. But shrooms, that's not an issue in some states. So I stopped tripping about it, you know. So it's just, that shit's amazing. And yeah, so, but the best way I can explain it though, like, if you worrying about highs, shrooms is your friend. Weed is not your friend. Like, I'm gonna just tell you that now. Like, weed to have you sitting there all day, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? And shrooms is like, do you want to do this? You could do this if you want to. Like, it's cool. Like, you don't want to do it, that's cool. But you're gonna have to do it later. But you ain't gotta do it right now. But you know, like, shrooms is your friend. Like, yeah, weed is not your friend. Yeah, weed is not your friend. Like, yeah, weed make you stink. Like, get ash on your clothes so I wear white because I always get ash on it and shit. I hate that shit.
Which brings me to this. Tell us about a good trip and tell us about a bad trip.
Oh, shit. So, fucking, a good shroom trip I had was one time. This was before I really was, like, experimenting with them and doing and stuff like that. I used to microdose, like, every day. And then my homie was like, bro, you just gotta take the whole eighth, bro. You playing. Like, you're playing. You gotta take the whole eighth. I'm like, nah, bro, I took, like, 2 grams. I think I'm cool. He like, no, bro, you're playing. So I fucking just ended up smacking some more. I didn't even weigh it out. I just ended up smacking some more. I was high as fuck. I don't know if y'all listen to XXYYXX. I don't know if y'all know what that is, but he's a producer. And I listened to this whole tape, and it's like I asked my brain what was wrong, and it showed me. You know what I'm saying? Through the music and everything, and that shit was just mind-boggling as fuck. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, that shit was amazing. But the only thing about it, though, is the high felt like it lasted too long, because once I realized what was going on, I was like, all right. You know what I mean? I tried to get up, and it's like, nope. Like, you're still high. Like, yeah, no, it don't just happen like that. Like, that's the only downfall with psychedelics. Once you feel like you learn what you need to learn, it's like, all right, for sure. Like, even, but it's not like that. Like, but DMT is like that, actually. DMT only lasts like 20 minutes, so DMT does come and go. You know what I'm saying? And you can keep hitting DMT. I wouldn't do DMT all day, because I don't know what the fuck that'll do to you, but you can't hit that shit, though. That shit does, like, and then the best DMT trip I've had, was sitting just in I have a trip room. It's like this. I love how y'all did this. That's because my office is like this. I have hella art everywhere. And I was just sitting there slapping knowledge beats, and I was hitting that shit. My fucking brain melting and shit. And that shit, I was just like, bro, I fucking love this shit. And just melting into the fucking, oh, that shit was amazing. And then, and then we went to Truckee one time, and we was walking on this trail, and it looked at like, it was placed there. Oh, my bounce spitting. It looked like it was placed there for us. Like, literally, everything was just so perfect. Like, it's just amazing. But the worst shroom trip I had, me and my girlfriend broke up one time. It was so sad. Like, it was so sad. We was crying, screaming and shit. Like, that shit was crazy. Fucking, the floor was fucking just, it was turning red and shit. It was a very emotional time. Yeah, that's just the best way I can explain it. It's just a very emotional time, but it's always needed. You know what I'm saying? That's absolutely. The best. Yeah, that's always needed. Like, I've learned from psychedelics, like, nothing bad happens. Nothing bad happens. Like, yo, this building can burn down right now, bro. And it's like, damn, why the fuck did that happen? But it's like, you're going to get a bigger ass building. Like, that shit is crazy. Like,
you're absolutely right.
It's so crazy. Like, life is so beautiful. That's why I be telling people, like, I went to the gas station one time. This girl was like, why are you so happy? I'm like, because life's amazing. What the fuck? Like, why are you tripping? Like, what? Like, bro, like, that shit be crazy. So, yeah.
So, would you say you're big on frequencies and energy?
Yeah, immediately. Like, I would not be here with y'all if I couldn't fuck with y'all. Like, bro, this ain't my first time meeting y'all. Like, come on now. But I like doing interview stuff too, though. But y'all make me feel good too. And then walking in here, seeing this building, it's like, nigga, like, hell yeah. Like, that is a huge thing. But it's like, I'm big on my energy though. You feel me? So I know how to like, basically right now, we all together. So we all in each other's world. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like, I know how to frequency stuff in my world. So like, basically when he was writing down his questions, JR wasn't even here. He was here with us, but he was doing his thing in his world because he know how to control it. You know what I'm saying? That's his energy. That's frequency. We all know how to do that. People that don't know how to do that, I can't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, if you don't know how to do that, I can't fuck with you. If you don't understand boundaries and don't understand that it's time and places set and settings ain't just for psychedelics, it's everything. Like, if you don't have an understanding of that, or if you don't have an acceptance of that. Now, if you don't have an understanding, that's fine. If a motherfucker trying to put you on, why get offended? You feel me? I'm not trying to hurt you. Like, come on now, bro. Exactly. I'm trying to look at you from a different standpoint of if you wasn't in here with me or with some important people that talk shit on your name. Like, it's stuff like that. So, yeah, that's very important.
That's
like,
powerful.
Yeah, it's very important. Like, thank you.
And what's your favorite crystal?
Crystal?
Yeah.
Tiger's Eye. Yeah, Tiger's Eye. Literally. That's it. Because it was the first, when I first started getting into crystals, I always picked it up. Yeah. You feel me? So that's what I'm into. I don't read stuff first. I just be like, and I'm like, oh yeah, what's this? Mm-hmm. Like, and it was always Tiger's Eye. So, yeah, Tiger's Eye. That's for sure.
Okay. Yeah. And then, do you have a favorite studio and a favorite engineer?
Hell yeah, Soundbite. You feel me? Soundbite Studios. I work with Cheat Code. That's my nigga, man. You feel me? Nah, yeah, that's who I work with. I work with Soundbite. I work with Cheat Code because they bite the sale. You feel me? That was actually, I feel like y'all heard my music, but that was actually my first, before I made it about me, that was my first, where it was like they biting the sound because I recorded Soundbite. Y'all niggas weird and y'all don't sound right. They loving the sound because they know what I sound like. But Chaz, yeah, that's my name. That's how I first started. But then I was like, I said sound too many times. And then I was like, all of my songs on that tape wasn't recorded at Soundbite. I recorded some in LA. So then I was like, nah, I can't do that. You know me? So I made it about me and shit. So that's my theme song. If y'all do listen to that song, that's how my mind feel on DMT. Literally. Like, listening to that song, that beat, like, literally, I can't wait to fucking, have you ever seen the Lamborghini Dream video? Lamborghini High, by A$AP Rocky? No. Fucking Lamborghini High, Can't Believe It by T-Pain, and Pursuit of Happiness. All three of them videos is what DMT feel like. Literally, bro, I promise you. Like, all three of them videos, and that's how I'm trying to do my videos. Put all them bitches together in one video, bro, and that's just my thing, so that's what I'm trying to do. Like, yeah, because that's what the fuck DMT feel like, especially Lamborghini High. We go watch that shit after this. Yeah. That shit feel just like that. And in the song is like, it's like this. I think that's what he's saying in the ad-libs. It's like this. It's like this. It's like this. And it's really like that. This. Like, bro, like, that shit's amazing. Like, yeah, but, yeah.
I'll fuck with that, Chaz.
Thank you.
All right, and then tell us about dropping your sophomore project like this, though. What was the growth from your first project?
Homework. I love this so much. Basically, so, one funny thing I've been doing with my tapes is my birthday is August 10th. I was born August 10th, 1997. Yeah, big Leo gang shit. Yeah, bro, I knew this already. Yeah, you're a Libra. I can do this. Like, y'all signs are on my body. Like, 'cause I'm a Libra rising. You feel me? So, yeah.
That's
like,
lit.
You feel me? But, so my birthday is August 10th, 1997. And so my Stop Playing With Me has 8 songs. Like This Though has 10 songs. Oh, wait. I think I did it backwards. Stop Playing With Me has 10 songs, and then Like This Though has 8 songs, so that's my birthday, 18. Mm-hmm. And then this tape I just dropped have 9 songs, and then my next tape I'm gonna drop gonna have 7 songs, so it's gonna be 18, 9, 7. You feel me? So that's how I'm doing it. And then so with this, I don't know. It was more of just like, stop playing with me. Oh, y'all still playing with me? Oh, I'm coming like this though. Okay, like y'all think y'all know me, y'all don't know me, because I'm coming like this though. And that tape is really just about driving. Like really, like if you drive long and you have long drives, that's where that tape came from. That's where that music came from. That's what all I was doing, like just riding, literally just riding around. I drove to Washington. And I drove to San Diego, like literally been on both sides of the border from the East Coast. I mean, from the West Coast. Like literally, because my uncle lived right before the city, before Canada, so we was right there, and then my auntie lived in San Diego. So it was like I was right on the borders of both these places, and and I drove to them. You know what I'm saying? It's just seeing all this shit, meeting all these people and shit, and it's just so beautiful. It's just like this though. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. Like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie though. I was the way my cover came about, I thought I was gonna die. You feel me? I was like, I don't tell a lot of people this shit, but when I was 15, I told myself, because I'm 24 now. When I was 15, I told myself, when I was 24, I'm going to kill myself if I don't like the way I'm living. You feel me? And then I ended up doing DMT and dying. That shit was amazing. Like, you feel me? But that's what ended up happening. So I didn't die physically, but my ego did. You know what I'm saying? So that's what ended up happening. So I did end up dying, but I thought I was going to die. So with the way that came about, my last song is really like a memorabilia song when you hear it. So if you played that shit at my funeral, bro, that shit would have been hard. I ain't gonna lie, nigga. Like, cause my grandma died, I'm talking about that and shit. But and then the way my cover look, I look like an angel in it. You feel me? So all that shit came to my mind when it was going on. But I don't know. Now it's like, you know, this shit came about how it did. So I'm still here.
And what's your thoughts on the Sacramento music scene?
Hey, I'm not into politics. I know what the fuck City Sound doing though. So you know what I'm saying? I love that. But then when you do listen to my niggas from City Sound and then go listen to them, it's like, damn, it's really the hood. Like, this shit crazy. Like, I never thought Sacramento hood. Like, I never thought of Sacramento as hood, bro. Ever. Never thought of that shit. I mean, but just like any big city, it got its hoods, but that shit is really crazy. And it's crazy that you asked me last night, because I was literally listening to Briss and Mac J and all them last night just to watch. You feel me? I ain't never been a fan or none of that shit, but them niggas slap for real, and it's just, that shit is amazing. But it's like, it sound like the Bay Area. Like, you feel me? I ain't even gonna hold you. It sound like the Bay Area, and the Bay Area sound like Detroit, and you feel me? It's like, I don't know. I be trying to be as different as possible, but I don't even know what the fuck that means. It's just like, my nigga Thunderman just blew up with Big Steppin', but when you really listen to the song, it's still talking about violence and shit, because you got to. And that shit is crazy. Like, that shit is crazy as fuck. Like, because it's like, well, you don't have to, but it's like, it's just what it is. And then you see that's what worked for the people. And as artists, we try to get shit popping, so it's like, you know, but I ain't finna start rapping about guns or nothing, though, because, I mean, unless I start killing niggas, then, like, I look, he want to. But, you feel me? You know, it's like, you feel me? I just rap about what I do. You feel me? So it's like, if I'm excited about something, you feel me? Like, yeah. Facts.
All right. And then, are you an introvert? Or are you an introvert or an extrovert?
I'm very extroverted because that's my role. That's always been my role. That's literally just my role. Because, you know, like, when it comes, like, I've learned that me smiling at people and me being loud and encouraging a motherfucker really helped them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, of course, that's me doing it naturally. So it's like, if I'm doing this natural and it's literally helping you, like, oh, nigga, like, you feel, we excited, like, hey, no, you feel, that's just what it is. Like, yeah, I'm very extroverted because it's fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, why be lame? Why not participate in the party? Like, why? Like, what the fuck? Why not dance to your favorite music? Why not act like this song slap? Like, come on now, stop playing with me. Like, but you know, I'm very introverted at home though, because when people start really kicking with me and they see me quiet and shit, it's like, oh wow, this nigga really be chilling. It's like, yeah, bro, I'm human. Like, it's like, what? Like, I'm not gonna be fucking lit all the time. Like, that's weird as fuck. Like, bro, like, this nigga something wrong with that nigga. Like, for real. Like, nigga ain't got no other emotion but lit. Like, oh yeah, no, when are you sad, bro? Like, what the fuck? Like, yeah. Because I'm excited.
That's lit though. I like that. You. And what's your favorite music video you dropped, and who's your favorite videographer?
Oh, Oh shit! My favorite videographer right now is filmed by Nate. You feel me? New Eye Films. I love Nate shit. He doing so good. My favorite video though is definitely my Good Drugs video. It's from a tape I called Let Me Introduce Myself. I gotta redrop it. It got deleted. But my nigga Taryn, he do music now. That's fine because his music is beautiful too. But this nigga is amazing. Like his fucking videos. Like he been doing videography and graphic design, basically FX since he was 9. You feel me? So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like he was doing shit and then bruh, niggas was just amazing. He's like, yeah, just do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's my nigga. But and it's crazy because they're both Sagittariuses. So it's like, yeah, like both of them two, in my yeah, basically.
Okay. And then talk about your new album, My Mind Is My Only Friend Too. Why you choose the cover and what's your favorite song off that project?
Hey, I love this. Oh, I'm so happy I came. Basically, so the cover came about. So me and my girlfriend broke up earlier this year, and then we rekindled. We went on a date to the Exploratorium. We were in acid. It was lit. So we went to the Exploratorium, and literally right before it was closing, we went to this last room. I don't know what it was. It was like a sound thing or something. But when I walked in there, it was like how I felt when I walked in here. It was just something about it. Like I was like, take my picture right there. And so I grabbed the chair and then I just put it right there. And it was like a black thing. It was like basically like if you walk certain angles, you'll see it. You feel me? It's an illusion thing. So it was like this, and then I just grabbed the chair that was sitting right there, and I was like, take my picture right here. And that shit was hard. So that was that. You feel me?
That shit was clean.
I know it. But you feel me? But you would think the place was hard. You feel me? That's why I took the picture, because that shit was amazing. When I walked in and seen it, it was like, what the fuck? Like, that shit was crazy. And then, my favorite song off that motherfucker is I Should Have Known. I swear it is. That's just my one. Like, I just really like that shit, because I should have known you niggas was weird as fuck. I would have been farther than what the fuck I was. Like, you niggas are weirdos. You feel me? But it's okay, though, because you just learn with time, and you learn how shit formulate, and you learn how shit come about. But it's a sequel to my first one. My first one is only on SoundCloud. My first one is Real Friend. My first, because I was living at my homie Daryl's house when I used to, you feel me? And then it's Real Friend, like, oh, my gang, my homies, we doing this, we doing that. And it's like, nah, fuck niggas. You feel me? So it's like, because when the niggas I'm rapping about, it's like nothing was never reciprocated. So it's like, if I'm hella excited for us, and you niggas is like, okay, it's like, yeah, no. Like, you feel me? Like, fuck all that. So my mind is my only friend, for real. Like, this is what goes on in my mind. Like, these songs is what goes on in my mind, and it's the only thing I feel. Like, that's why it's in a sentence. Like, because there's a lot going on. Like, I should have known. On me, they biting the style. Like, off these tabs, she choosy. I don't really like you. It's too many, and yeah, all that shit. So, you feel me? It's just like that. Yeah, basically.
Alright, and then why isn't My Mind and My Only Friend 1 on Apple Music and Spotify?
Because a lot of the beats, I was just recording at my friend's house. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you download beats off YouTube, and you know what I'm saying? It's just what it is. You just record it and put it out. Like, it wasn't, this shit is serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, these beats and shit, like, people really put their lives into this shit. So now, when you listen to that tape, it's hella old beats, wasn't mixed right. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, it's 6-year-old shit. Like, it was 2015. You know, you could tell. Like, and that's what makes it so good. Because it's like old as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. And then on this tape. Put that together. Thank you. I'm doing good.
And then, last but not least, do you have any shout outs and anything you would like to promote?
Hell yeah, shout out to God. No, but yeah, no, for real though. Shout out to God, shout out to me, shout out to my girlfriend, shout out to fucking the Big Room, shout out to J.R. Boomin. You gotta tell me your name again.
Jasmine.
For real?
Yeah.
Are you serious? Damn. What's your Instagram name?
Savage_2233.
Yeah, see, what? Where the fuck? Oh, that was on the thing.
We gonna get them shits up there.
Fuck, yeah, shout out to fucking Rap Picasso. Who else in the building? Fucking Cam, Kill FMB. Shout out to fucking F the Pharaoh. Yeah, the Bay Area music scene, man, just, I don't know, man. You gotta get out the Bay Area. Once you pop in, you just gotta go. Like, you just gotta go. Don't ever forget about it, but just go and then come back and then do your thing and then keep going. Like, you feel me? Because it's like you get sucked in. LA is the same way. Like, that shit is so crazy. Like, LA is the same way. Like, once you in LA, you're trapped. You're like, damn, I was just partying. Now I got a little ass apartment and a baby mama. Like, what the fuck? But, my bad. I started on topic. I was just so excited. We ate some chocolate before we got here. And that shit starting to hit. I feel so good. Fucking, damn. I should have brought y'all some chocolate. Like, fuck. Shout out to the Mush Love Treats, you feel me? Shout out 7 Leaves. Shout out to motherfucking Legato. Shout out to my nigga Mosey. Shit, fucking, who else? Shout out to Maggiano, fucking shout out to City Sound, shout out to Josh Jordan, Big Mike, X James, fucking, shout out to Soundbite, shout out to Yeti, Cheat Code, fucking, at Mixed by Ackery, Sean, fucking, you feel me? Period, fucking, fucking, shout out to Sack Bass, Wavi, Bonte, fucking, I don't know all the niggas' names, fucking, yeah, shout out to Sack Bass. Fucking shout out to Chazz again. No, fucking shout out to this interview, bro. Just, I love this shit. Can we smoke? Y'all got some weed? Like, fuck, bro. I just fucking do.
Thank you so
yeah,
much.
No, for real, yeah. I forgot I was here.
You had been fucking lit. Your energy was dope. As for the supporters and the haters, like, subscribe, comment, and share. Peace, love, and blessings to all.
Yeah.